The fifth implication that Darwin's theory brought was the belief that since humans are superior to other living beings like birds and animals, they have all the rights to kill them for whatever purpose. It brought in the belief that humans have all the right to cut down the jungles, the forests, for their own use, to destroy the forests. However, the science is also now showing that all of this is leading to dangerous imbalances in the ecology of this earth on which we are living. While the Darwin theory says that we have to adjust our life according to the conditions that develop from time to time. The ancient Indian texts, they say that we have to live without, we have to conserve the ecology. In fact, cutting off forests, killing of innocent animals and birds is considered a big sin in ancient Indian texts. While today, all over the world, for food itself, billions and billions of innocent animals and birds are killed every day. The sixth implication of Darwin's theory was that life is a struggle. One has to struggle to survive in this life. However, what ancient Indian texts they say that you have to follow certain principles of nature. And if you follow those principles of nature, the things that you require in your life will come to you naturally. This we have discussed in one of our previous discussions. So life is not a struggle according to ancient Indian texts. Without struggling, you can live a prosperous and fulfilled life. The seventh implication that Darwin's theory embedded into the minds of human beings was that mankind is just another animal species. Friend, in our discussion on creation, we discussed that mankind is the ninth creation on this earth. And there is a wide difference between the animals and humans. I already listed all the differences, but some I like to bring out over here again. The biggest difference between animals and humans is that humans have wisdom, which animals do not have. Humans have the power to understand and decide as to what is right or what is wrong. It is wisdom that can make a human decide as to what is good for him and what is not. But this wisdom does not exist in the animals. It is not seen in the animals. For example, a tiger will not think about whether it is right or wrong to kill another animal for food. The tiger will kill another animal and eat it for food. The tiger will die or will not go and eat fruits for a diet. Similarly, a deer will eat only grass. If it doesn't get the grass, it won't go around killing another animal or eating insects or other living beings. It is embedded into their brains that they have to eat only grass. They will die, but will not kill another species for the deer will only eat grass. If humans were just another animal species, we should have been living in the jungles with all this industriousness not being there, with all this science and technology not there. We have already discussed this extensively when we discuss the purpose of human life. Ancient Indian texts define that human life is there to raise and enhance intelligence and to generate knowledge with that greater intelligence and enhance intelligence. So basically, friends, these are seven major implications of Darwin's theory on which this entire world is running today. And primarily, that is the reason why all the problems are being faced by humans today. All these implications of Darwin's theory are starkly in contrast with what is being told in ancient Indian texts. There is a sharp contrast. Maybe we do not have proof for all the things what ancient Indian texts are saying, but definitely, as you must have observed, it is highly scientific. The creation defined there is much more scientific than Darwin's theory. So, with all of this in mind, we go to the next video in which we will discuss as to what are the fundamental reasons because of which human beings are facing problems. Then further we will discuss how those problems can be solved.